Did I not just tell you that actually is the one song I like? Did I?
No. Like you was in another.
No, I had to wait for the song to go so I could go live.
Okay, all right,
I had to go live because I didn't want them to say I had rights to that song.
Everybody was in their own zone.
Everybody was having different thoughts with that song. For sure. I definitely was in the groove. What up? Good afternoon, everybody. It is your Live at 5 happy hour drive time. Happy hour. I said happy hour. I don't know. I said it twice. Over a drink. You would have thought I had a drink already if that's the case. I am Irize.
I am B Manley.
And it's your yoga soldier Nelly Yoga in the building.
What up, though?
And together we are over a drink again in absentia, holding it down for our good buddy Mike.
As always. Mike. As always.
So let's. What did you do this weekend, Nelly?
Ooh.
That was the most intriguing ever.
You know what's sad?
Share on Facebook.
I always forget. But let's see. This weekend. What did we do?
What did you do? It was like 2 days ago.
I know.
Friday. What did you do? Let's break it down. What did you do Friday? What did you do, Nelly? Come on, talk to me.
I don't know. Listen, live life. I just be living life. We be spontaneous with it. I'm trying to think if I remember anything. I know we probably.
She said, "I'm trying to remember."
If we,
well, let
somewhere new.
All right, well then I'll swing it back. I was trying to avoid starting so I could like tag everybody in the YouTube.
No.
But Friday, I know I spoke to you on Friday. You thought about going to go see Deadpool and Wolverine. Did you make it to see that?
We didn't. No.
Oh, well, I did that on Thursday because one thing you may or may not know about me is I'm like a blurred. So like I know there's layers and like people learn different things about me like every week on this show. Like I'm so diverse. But like I'm a blurred when it comes to certain Marvel things. And although I was late to the Deadpool party, that was only for the first one, I ain't been late ever since. So I'm one of those people that when people say I'm gonna go see a movie and they go do it, then you know they're gonna jump online and talk about it. I hate that shit. I want to know. Yeah. So before they started releasing movies on Thursdays, I used to go Thursday at midnight for the Friday release. They won't do Wednesday at midnight. They just show the movie starting 11 a.m. Thursday. So on Thursday, I went to go see Deadpool and Wolverine because Deadpool, that's my nigga right there.
Talk to me.
And when I tell you, when the movie was over, which, yes, you have to sit through, although there's some shit going on during the end credits. Of course, in typical Marvel fashion,
it's Deadpool.
There's something at the post-credits, so you got to sit through the post-credits. But I went to the movie, I came home, and before I left the theater, I went on Facebook, and I was like, the cameos, the jokes, Ryan fucking Reynolds, genius.
He is. I love
that movie. Was first of all, Deadpool. Now, if you know anything about the movie world, there's something called the fourth wall. The fourth wall is what exists between the audience. It's a movie and TV. It's what exists between the audience and the viewer. So characters are not supposed to break the fourth wall. Meaning, when you're watching a movie, although you might be yelling, "Hide, motherfucker! Run, he behind you with a knife." They never turn and say, "Oh my God, thank you." They never say, "Oh, he had a knife," like you said. They don't break the fourth wall. They don't know you're there. You don't know the shit is happening to them.
It's already recorded.
Deadpool is notorious for breaking the fourth wall.
All the time.
Wade Wilson has a relationship with his audience. This fucking shit was so genius. Not only did he break the fourth wall, he mixed reality with the Marvel universe. He made a joke about Blake Lively, and for those of you who don't know, Blake Lively is his real wife.
His real wife.
He made a joke about something with his girlfriend in the movie, and then said something about because Blake wouldn't something. And I'm sitting there like, nigga, Blake is your real wife, but you're not confusing me because I'm a fan and I know the shit was genius. The cameos by now is no longer a spoiler. Everybody knows Wesley Snipes. When Wesley Snipes as Blade showed up,
Blade was in the movie.
First of all, half the theater I was in clap. And I hate that shit. I'm one of those people, I don't like them clapping ass audiences.
Was Blade 2 or Blade 3 was in the movie?
Girl, the way my fucking ADHD and 49 years old and prior history of drug use is set up.
Jesus Christ.
3D?
You can't do the psychedelic shit.
What? Not unless I take shrooms or something.
Shouts out the mushrooms.
I'm the person that sits in the seat and really be jumping because that's too much. It's too much for me at this age. It's too much. It's too much. But the movie was really good. It was well written. It was broke the fourth wall, as in fucking Elektra was in it.
She's dope.
Jennifer Garner was in it. And when they made a reference to Daredevil previously being there, she was like, yeah, no, it doesn't matter. He doesn't matter. He don't matter. Why? Because the character that played Daredevil is her ex. Yo, there was so much to follow. And although you didn't have to see the first one to get the movie, it helps because it helped with a lot of the jokes. The jokes were non-stop. Like, especially if you saw the first, if you've seen all of them, the jokes were not. If you've seen Wolverine, the jokes were non-stop. Like, and you could pick up on, like, it was amazing. Like, I didn't know what to expect. But when they brought out Laura after fucking Wolverine died in her arms and she cried,
Laura came out.
I said, this bitch is a grown woman. That's the first thing I said, because
Laura grew up.
Laura grew up.
Shit.
First of all, like, that's not a little girl.
Yeah. And Laura is Logan's daughter.
Girl.
Like,
I can't wait to see it now.
It's not a little, the movie was amazing. I'm going to see it again because I have to take my daughter to see it because usually she don't be quick to see Marvel flicks. She's a Deadpool girl though. I was like, because I went to see Deadpool, she was like,
oh, crushed.
And I'm like, she usually go to movies with my sister and her family, but she was like, and because Deadpool was our thing, and I was like, oh. I didn't know. So I'm gonna take her because yes, it is rated R. Yes, it deserves the R rating. Not so much for first of all, Blind Alice. The movie is, you got to go see it because Blind Alice there's this joke about cocaine that she just won't run into the ground, and I'm convinced that
y'all gotta go see the movie to get everything and absorb it all. If y'all ain't see 1 and 2,
yes,
I recommend y'all go see 1 and 2, and
watch
then go
them
see 3
in the house on Disney, and then go see the movie.
Yeah.
It's crazy because like the reason why this one is rated R outside of the fact. The reason why it's rated R is because Ryan Reynolds wrote it to be such. But this is the first Deadpool that's not in the Fox Marvel universe.
Okay.
There's a difference between the Fox Marvel universe and now the Disney Marvel universe because Disney owns it. Definitely. So they did a lot of play on that, a lot of jokes about that went over some people's heads. And when I fucking brought it back, they was like, oh shit. Like they didn't catch it at first. They brought back Chris.
Don't tell them everything.
Evans.
No,
I'm not telling them nothing that you haven't seen on the TV already.
But don't tell them.
I'm not going to tell them part of the movie. Well,
You just told me Wesley Snipes was back in the joint. I
Blade,
know that.
I know, I didn't know
Blade
that.
came back. That was my hero.
I still want to see it.
Till Blade 3.
I didn't tell you what happened. I just told you he's
I still
dead.
want to see it.
Damn, that would have shocked me.
Chris Evans, who you guys know, started in the Marvel Universe as Johnny Flame. Flame on! So when everybody saw him, everybody getting hyped because they thinking Captain America.
No sir. No sir.
He did so much back, like he put him in the original Fox universe.
Wow.
Yeah, shit was crazy.
Was clever with this.
He was very clever with it, and I brought that up only to segue into the Marvel universe and characters switching, how it's happened, because everybody's up in arms that Robert Downey Jr. was at San Diego Comic-Con this past weekend. And Marvel was doing their panel where they were going to reveal Dr. Doom and who steps from behind the silver mask wearing a green cloak? Robert Downey Jr., who died as Tony Stark.
Yeah.
Iron Man, right? So people was like, what the fuck?
It's called acting.
Like people who are like Marvel purists, and I put this in quotes because if you're a Marvel purist, why are you not mad at Ryan Reynolds for being Deadpool when he was a different Marvel superhero in a different Marvel universe for a whole different entity? Yeah. Like you can't be the same with Chris Evans. Y'all love him as Captain America. Y'all barely remember he was Flame On. Y'all barely remember that.
I think that goes to attest to the person's acting ability though, how they own that role, and you can't see him being nothing else. Yeah. Because I can't see goddamn whatchamacallit being nothing else.
You can't see anybody else but being Tony Stark.
Yeah,
You can't
like,
see
come on.
I don't know. Robert Downey Jr., I can't see him being anything other than a cokehead in Less Than Zero. And it's 30 years later, so I got to get over it. Y'all got to get over it.
No, it's
That's like saying I can't get over Molly Ringwald in the Breakfast Club. Like, she don't even act no more for real. Get over it. Like you said, it's a tribute to their phenomenal acting.
Yeah, definitely. So that was what, Friday?
That was on Thursday into my Friday. Friday, I was here for Friday. I went to I went to the game night 3 times. First time I get here.
Played a lot of games.
No.
Oh, so
I barely was here.
there.
I went. Listen. I got here. I went to go meet my cousins for a drink. I was here for the Friday. Then I went to meet my cousin. Came back for game night. I pull up before I can go in.
Yeah.
Need a jump. Hunter Park Avenue. Okay, so I go back to Hunter Park Avenue. No problem. Come back before I go in. Drop a friend off home. No problem. I'm gonna go back this time. So I go back. I go in. I wanted food. I get the food. I sit down. I bring out my favorite flour. I'm chilling.
Okay.
I got 2 platters. The person I got the second platter for wanted their platter. They didn't want to wait for me to come. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. Where you at? All right, I'm gonna meet you. I'm gonna bring you the platter. I left out. I said, I'm not going back, only because this whole back and forth shit done wore me out.
You're
And I'm exhausted. If I sit down and chill again, like I'm the kind of person where once I'm out, I'm out.
Yeah.
I wake up at 5:36 in the morning. Like, I'm up early. Sometimes I leave my house at 7 and I will stay out all day. When y'all see me out at night past 5, 6 now, 7, 8, 9, I've been out since 7 a.m. So like once I really get it's over.
Yeah,
And
it's done.
I don't know if I'm narcoleptic, but I don't give a fuck. I will go to sleep
tired.
anywhere. I have been at bars for sure.
You're an adult.
And I have just was like, you know
works.
what?
It's
Go
called
to
being a working adult. That's what that is. It's
being
just
grown.
nothing-
Adulting.
adulting.
Back in the early days, I used to go out with the same 3 stamps from the 4 different different clubs I went to,
Straight
same
to work
outfit
from the club.
with the whiskey on my breath, answering the phone like,
All of
"Hey,
it.
how may I help you?" Sure. Let me put you on the 2-minute hold. Throw up in the trash can. Come back to the phone.
Your weekend was crazy.
My weekend was to top it all off.
Yes, you got
Because yesterday was Sunday.
Absolutely.
I have to. No, first Saturday I have to talk about the celebrity basketball game that
There
EA
you go.
did.
Yeah.
I went to that. That was a lot
Shout
of
out to
fun
EA.
watching my sister Kia struggle with the scoreboard a little bit. She got it down though. You know what happened? It was a really fast-paced game. Shout out to everybody who played. Everybody who thought they was part of like the Harlem Globetrotters and because
And one mixtape.
Yeah, and one fantasies out there,
they was out there doing it. Let me tell you, they was doing it. The game was more fast-paced than we thought. Like, you get people playing a celebrity basketball game, and you think it's going to be fun, and it was meant to be fun, and it was a lot of fun.
Competitive
but
nature
they
came
were
out.
competitive, and they came to ball.
Yeah.
Came in like, yo, I came in because y'all came to be in my video shoot, but give me this jersey because this team is down 20. We going ball. Like, I was like, oh shit. It got real.
like that.
It was
Got
a
real out
lot
there.
of fun.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Hey,
It
shouts
was a
out
lot
to
of
the
fun.
celebrity basketball game.
Yeah, I had a good time there. That was
That was
an awesome event. EA always
mad I
puts together,
missed that
and it was
joint. My
it was held at
bad.
the Aspira Charter School, which EA told me that they want to tap in with him to do some things in the community. And I met the CEO. She's very, very nice. She definitely wants to be more involved in the community. Anything to uplift
Nice.
her community of Black and brown
Nice.
folks. Like, I had a great conversation with her.
That's
So
decent.
that was cool. And then on Sunday was my family day, Cousin's Day at my cousin's house. And you missed it. We had a ball.
I missed it this year. I was
We
there.
had
I
a
was there before. I
ball.
was there last year.
Yeah, we had a good time.
Was
We had a
definitely there.
great time. Like, a lot of my family came out. Some family who I hadn't ever seen ever in life. Like, they came to the door like, hey, we're Linda's grandkids. And everybody's like, well, who's Linda? And I'm like, McCray side.
Cousin Pete.
We live in Delaware. So, right. Really, it could have been just somebody who accidentally got into our damn Facebook DMs and she's like, they having a barbecue, they got a pool, they said bring a bottle.
Hell
Say no.
yeah.
But it was a good time. We had a great time as usual.
That's what's
I got
up.
some video on my stories. If y'all follow me, check out my Instagram stories. My mom, if y'all know my mom, she picked up these pair of shorts that could have been for a child and said, are these my shorts?
Yes, Mom. They are
Sis,
It's a little
your
too much.
calf can't fit in that. She looked at
Little
the tag.
too much.
Do what
She
you
said,
want to.
oh, size 2. These
Little
are size
too
2. My mom,
Yeah.
she got plus size ass. That's all I know.
Definitely.
Okay, it's a table back there.
She's fluffy.
She's fluffy.
Hey, before I get into anything about my weekend, let's
Yeah,
have
we
a
gonna-
drink.
This is the margarita left over from the weekend. Okay. You can pour. It's strong. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna tell you that right now. The liquor is what's on the bottle. It is the tequila with the orange flavor.
I had an awesome weekend, and I really don't want to drink this right now, but I'm going to drink.
Yeah, I took a sip before we made our toast because I had to check it out. Yeah, you are gonna need some ice. Yeah. Did you put ice in your cup yet?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I was smart. Sometimes I be Boston smart. I be smart.
Smart.
I be smart out here.
So here you go.
Nah, I'm straight.
She's straight.
You want ice? That shit hot.
Straight up. I'm sake.
Sake. All right.
We
Bottoms
Japan.
up. Bottoms up. So that was my weekend in a nutshell in 15 minutes.
How was my weekend? Thanks for asking. It was awesome.
I mean, you know you're next.
We already thought you was going next.
Well, listen, I'll just messing with y'all.
Who's next?
But
I believe that's B.
Hey, get on the mic for this. Come on, we can't do that right now. But no, my Friday started off. It was decent. My Friday started off. It was an awesome Friday night. Shouts out to my cousin, my brother.
I know you ain't gonna tell that whole Friday
my
night
boy,
story that you just told me.
My bro, Haas. Shouts out to y'all. Yeah, I ain't even gonna tell the whole story, but yeah, we had it was a fun Friday night. It was awesome. Saturday was my daughter's birthday.
Oh, shout out to
Hey,
you.
shout out to Kaylin. I love you, baby. My cinnamon. She turned 15. We decent dinner, family dinner and all that and everything. We did whatever she wanted. So that was a great day. Sunday, what the hell was Sunday? Sunday was.
What the hell was Sunday?
Oh, that was yesterday. I went to the comedy show. I went to the 85 South comedy show. Hey, listen, that shit was dope. That comedy show is funny as hell. From even the dudes that came out there, the other comics that came out there beforehand, but DC is out of pocket on that joint, man. He out of pocket up there.
He say anything.
That nigga Chico Bean hair is out of pocket on that joint, bro. Chico Bean. Listen, that hairline is crazy. The boys told him.
The hairline is crazy.
He know it though, like that, he know it.
That's why he always wear a
That
hat.
nigga, bruh. The nigga tell him if he lean his head forward, it'll like his forehead giving birth. Make the baby coming out. Bruh, said Chico crazy, but that was a dope show. Yeah. Holiday, shouts out to my boy Holiday. For putting me on that one right there, man. But my weekend was fucking, and now we here. My weekend was Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and now I'm here, and I'm trying to recover, but I can't because I got me drinking this shit right now. But
It's an Irize margarita, but it's a margarita.
Yeah, I'm not going to explain how this drink tastes and how much alcohol is really in this drink, but. Yeah, so forget my weekend. What's going on?
I think I remember. So y'all bought some stuff. I'm like, okay, I remember some
Bring
things.
that joint.
I remember some things. So me and Chef like to try different restaurants and go to different places. So we did try Irize Entree.
Time out.
Which was
where did this accent just come from that all of a sudden she hit this microphone with? You ain't even think
it.
Girl.
I'm a blend of many places.
Okay.
I don't know where it comes from. So I think I don't know. But so we tried Irize Entrees. That was really good. And we were supposed to go see Deadpool, but we didn't go nowhere. We did go to Lou and Choose Saturday. So we did show up. Shout out DJ Nate. We missed you, Paulie. I know she wasn't able to make it, but we were there with the Glockenware family. We all showed up to show love to DJ Nate at Lou and Choose Saturday. So it was, as y'all started talking, and I took
so you went out and had a good time.
Yeah, I had a good time, man. And now I'm here Monday.
Yeah.
I was up and out early, man. So I have been trying to commit to walking and running or doing the combination of the two to the Y every morning.
That's decent.
I'm not really a runner, so it's really outside the box for me to even do this, even as a personal trainer. Like, it's just some things as a trainer I don't like to do.
I got that same type of issue as a trainer. Yeah, some stuff I don't like
treadmills
to do,
and you miss me with all that. I don't really care for it, but I'm liking this little journey that I'm on with pushing myself and
to do something different. You gotta change it up and trick the body.
I feel like I neglect my own practice at times as an instructor. Like
it get like that sometimes. It definitely can get like that. So I understand that.
I'm trying to be more disciplined. moving forward. That's my thing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How much running do you do in the morning?
Who, me?
You don't mind me
No,
asking.
it's more of a light jog / white lady speed walk kind
Do you go for distance on that joint? Like how much?
Well, I gotta see what the distance is from my house to the Y. So that's where I'm going from where I live at,
The Facebook.
Southwest, to 51st and Chestnut. So Southwest to 51st and Chestnut. That's where I'm going. That's what I'm doing. However much that is, I'm gonna look it up on my Uber
because
app,
if you walking a mile, that count.
I think it is. I think it's this 30 little something. Yeah, and I did it there and back. Shout out.
I'm proud of you. I'm just as proud as you are yourself
As
right
you
now.
should.
Yeah.
Now I will say sometimes I cheat if the bus is like right there. I'll
Wow.
be like, man,
You was just doing
I got
so
2 more
well.
blocks left to go, but I'm almost late. So
You was doing so well just now.
I'm gonna tell the truth and speak the truth and shame the devil. Goddamn it! Sometimes
You
I'm
should.
running a bit late, and I'll be like, man, fuck that. I'm gonna hop on this bus. I got 2 blocks left.
All right. Well, since you brought up fitness and exercise, the U.S. Olympics. Well, the U.S. team has been they've been beasting in the Olympics.
Which
I
team?
believe
Basketball?
teams as a collective.
Oh yeah, definitely.
As a collective, I believe they have 12 medals, which is the most of any country. 3 are gold. Australia has the most gold medals as of this reporting, which was yesterday, 1 day ago. They had 4 gold medals. But there was a lot of hullabaloo about the opening ceremony, which, if anybody's not aware, the Olympics are being held in France this year.
Paris.
Yeah.
And this is the first time that they did not do an opening ceremony like at the stadium. The opening ceremony was at different venues around the city, reflecting culture, art, history. And there was one particular scene where everybody was a little bit upset
What scene was
because
that?
they recreated The Last Supper
Oh.
with drag queens.
Oh.
Y'all didn't see it, huh?
I didn't see that part, and I'm glad
I didn't see it. I don't even know if I need to see it, but I will see
It
it.
wasn't bad, but in a society where people get so upset about being made a mock of, whether it is their
shit
religion,
you
their
just gotta know
culture, their race, their education, you can't make fun of people these days. And although it wasn't really like making fun of, it just was showing the Last Supper if Jesus and crew acknowledged the LGBTQ that existed back then.
It did exist.
Well, shit, they burned down the whole goddamn Sodom and Gomorrah because of it, according to their book.
Homeboy wasn't with it though.
But man,
According to their book, Homeboy wasn't with it.
Homeboy wasn't with it though.
that's a bold statement.
I'm getting away from this joint. I'm gonna go ahead and
No,
leave this one alone.
we getting away. We just
because
I
that joint
just,
is like I don't get it. I didn't even see it.
You don't want to
I don't
smoke.
get it.
I didn't
I'm gonna leave
understand
that
the
joint alone because why do y'all?
I didn't
why do
understand the reason for it.
Yeah, why do
And I
that?
believe the reason for it is because this is the first Olympics where there is a very broad and large LGBTQ population. To the point that the Russians made fun of it, calling it the faggot. The Russians did this. I'm not going to say the Russians. Some Russian, because I don't know who the fuck it was. But I guess it's similar to like Saturday Night Live or whatever, or some kind of sketch show. They put out like this video where they were talking about the Fag Olympics, because now it's the Fag Olympics, because there's such a large number of. This is not my words. This is them. You can look for it online. I will post it on the page
This is
later when I
not
find
quotes
it.
from us.
This
This
is
from other
not
people.
quotes from me.
So
I
don't
got a
come for
degree
us.
in journalism. I know and
Yeah,
understand.
Don't come for us
spitting facts.
with none of this shit.
When you click on the video, you
Yeah.
too will be appalled, because
we-
I was just like, damn.
Damn messengers.
Because
Don't come for us. with that.
they actually make fun of sporting events, and they have things that basically homosexual sex activities are all the events.
Yeah.
I don't need to get into it. So, and that is why I believe that France thought it was okay to depict the Last Supper using LGBTQ, or
It's just not cool.
specifically
I just don't think that's cool.
drag
right
queens, because all drag queens are not necessarily gay.
there. I'm not even Christian though, but that's just not cool.
Sidebar, but tangent. Did you know that Wayne Brady has a TV show, a reality show with his family?
No.
Me either, but I might watch it because I'm trying to understand what a pansexual is. I thought it was somebody who just had an obsession with Peter Pan.
What?
Apparently it's not.
Somebody that
No, I know what it is.
isn't
I'm
he
joking.
doing everything and
No, not everything and everyone.
I don't know what it
They just
is.
love
Let
people.
me fill me in. A pan.
Yes,
sexual.
a pansexual. It's a broad.
They love people.
So
Yeah,
that
like
means
remember,
he-
like Pan Africa Studies covers Africa across the diaspora, and being pansexual means you love.
Yeah, I mean, he would sleep with a trans
humanity.
woman or
No, wait,
a
hold
man.
He would
before-
sleep with a man. He would sleep with a woman. He would sleep with the
or-
woman who used to be
or
with a
they,
man.
them,
He would sleep
or-
with a man who used to be with a woman. He would
Yeah.
sleep with the woman who likes
Yeah.
men. He would sleep with a man who likes
So
men.
he does
Wait a
not,
minute.
He would
Yeah,
sleep with
man.
people who like are into necropsy, I guess. I don't fucking know. All this shit is too much for me. I've never in my life been
Why can't
Wait.
they just
so
be
more
black and
secure
white?
in
Gay
being
or
a
straight?
cisgendered,
You're gay or you're
heterosexual
straight.
black woman ever.
Like now they
Because
just
all this
wanna
other shit just confused
gray
me.
area all these things. You're gay or you're straight. Like it's just like why do we have to make all these colors? It's not that
Because
colorful anymore.
because
It's
they
gay
will
or
tell you that it's not that black and white either. You talk about it's not this colorful. There's only I will say
And
there's
I
only
swear-
7 primary colors in the rainbow, y'all. I don't know where the rest of these colors
I
come from.
support the
It's only 7, and I know, and those 7 make other colors. But goddamn, how many?
I know. Like I don't know. I just want either you're gay or you're straight, man.
I agree over here with that
But
one.
either you're gay or straight. You can't just be experimental. You just can't be. I'm in
Pick a
20s and
side.
going through a phase.
Like no, that's not how it
I'm
works.
definitely not. Pick a side though.
So
Y'all
like
gotta pick a
if
side.
I was
ain't
to
gonna get
date a
in- pick a side.
dude and this dude was like, yeah, like I want to date you and I used to date men. Skirt. No, you're gay, sir.
Oh yeah.
And I need
You
you
gay
to
and you
For shizzle,
like
my
girls.
nigga.
You
For shizzle.
gay and you like girls.
No,
Just
you're gay and you want a beard. Just ask me to be your beard. Because at this age, what's the contract looking like? What's my payout? I might be with it. What up, cousin?
What's
Nigga.
the
No.
Because at this
You want me
age,
to
I have
participate?
loved. I've had my children.
So
I'm looking for generational wealth, stability, and somebody other than my mama to put down as my goddamn emergency contact.
Yeah, no, I'm scared.
That's simple. That's somebody to travel. I'm in my Miguel. I want the simple things. Smoke with me, baby. Lay with me. Laugh with me.
okay,
That's it.
that's it.
All this
Simple.
extra shit. So
Simplicity.
if that's what you need,
Simplicity is everything.
because your parents don't like the fact that you're part of the LGBTQ, I need to see what the payout look like. I might be down. Shit,
Yeah.
I'm 49. I got kids. So we ain't trying to
I
have
could
kids.
never date a femme.
I ain't say nothing about dating.
She
I'm
said
talking about signing this contract for marriage. I can date whoever I want.
Contract,
My
yeah.
contract is going to put me in a position where I can
this
still.
is an obligation.
What part
This
of
is
I'm a
not
cisgendered,
booming
heterosexual, African American female did you not comprehend?
Yeah,
My
I
contract going to let me get some dick. I don't know what is
thing.
happening.
All right now.
And he's not like because like I can't.
Like I'm not.
You can't touch
What?
me. You can't touch me with that.
No, only in pictures. We're gonna stand real close and smile.
See, that's dope. I guess that's a dope thing to do. I mean, I couldn't
I
do
mean,
it,
if you
but
could boss
that's a
that
dope
type of
thing to do.
situation, shit, I ain't hating on it.
What's
But
the movie? Didn't they have a movie like that with Adam
Bunch
Sandler
of
and the
movies
boy?
like that.
No, I'm
It's
talking about
people's
comedy
real
joint.
lives. Like, oh
Some of
yeah,
the
oh
comedy
yeah,
joint.
for that insurance.
Lenny and Larry, was it Larry and somebody?
Yeah,
it was a
for
crazy
that, when
joint
they
when
needed health
was-
insurance, and them motherfuckers pretended they were married. Yes.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. But
I don't know how we. Oh yeah, that's
I can
how we
dig
got
that.
there because
Don't even worry about it. It's okay.
because the Olympics was tripping. No, but the U.S. standing
Olympics
again.
definitely
We
tripping.
have 12 medals, 3 gold, 6 silver, 3 bronze.
Can I give a shout out to after the comedy show? We went back to my man crib,
You
my
watched the
homie.
Olympics?
We started watching the Olympics
You
or
watched
whatever.
Snoop Dogg carry the torch.
No, we watched Snoop Dogg
Okay.
carry the show. We watched the rugby girls. This was
Oh.
last night though. Listen, they
My
was
sister
playing.
Majestic watched
They
it.
was
Shout out
playing
to her who was on the grill
Japan.
yesterday.
Shouts out to them chicks that do that rugby, man. And listen, they was beating the brakes off of Japan. But turn around, I go to the gym this morning, and they were getting their ass whooped by this other country. I was like, is this the same team?
Well,
That
Japan was no
was-
slouch.
that-
Japan got 6 medals.
They was
total.
no, not the rugby team.
No,
They
I'm
too
just saying.
small. They was too small for them. Them U.S. girls, they was mean. But these girls that they played this morning, I can't even think of what
Probably
team
was
it
like
was.
from
They
Germany.
was out there
Austria.
getting mopped. I'm in the gym. I'm in the gym on the.
I live in Vienna.
I'm on a bike. I'm looking up at the screen like, damn.
Hungary.
Is
They
this the
probably
same
playing Hungary. Some big ass Hungarian bitch.
No, my man. I called my homie from Jamaica because I always tell people it's a running joke with me. Like it's not a joke, but it's the truth. I don't care what anybody says. I tell people like this: the USA, greatest country on the planet Earth.
God bless America and no place else.
See, and they get what I'm saying. So I say that all the time. My man in the crib, he's like, man, B, you killing me with this USA shit, man. I said, nigga, you live in the USA, you American, bro. What you talking about? He told me, man, fuck what you talking about. So I called my Jamaican homie. I tell him, look, you see us in rugby, we beating the shit out these girls, this, that. He tell me, man, call me when y'all play Australia. I said, you may be right.
Australia has the most gold medals.
You may be right. I'm telling you may be right, man. I call you after Australia.
They're also big. You know what? Interesting too, I just realized. It's amazing to me how like racism and all this shit really exists because I ran into these guys on Chestnut Street that were Russian because I asked them, what language are you speaking? Because I know a little bit of Romanian and I know it sounded like Slavic, but it wasn't Romanian. So he said Russian and I looked at him because one looked Asian, the other was dark and looked kind of like Asianish, but Mesoamerican Asian, meaning he could have been South American Spanish, except he wasn't short and squat and he didn't have that nose.
Okay.
They said Russian.
Wow.
It's some almost black ass Russians out there for sure. I mean, I know that, but
I didn't know when I got my DNA test, it said I was 25% Russian.
I wouldn't be surprised. My DNA came up with I assumed that because my grandmother's last name was Slater, that we just was Irish somehow, some way. We ended up the way they were slaves somehow, some way. Their family was like, "Fuck that! Now we got y'all down." I don't know, but we were not. I mean, still Great Britain because it came out. It's Welsh. Like my family, it goes back to Welsh. Which is why I guess maybe I can put on these accents so well. I'm not sure. It has nothing to do with the fact that I wanted to go to.
You need to be on
I watched a little bit of Queen Charlotte with one of my friends recently, only because I saw it already. I watched it one day when I was bored. I fucking binged that thing. And yeah, I couldn't live back then. The clothes was uncomfortable.
Too many.
You got to do all that. Oh yeah.
Now you know.
They thought I was a stud
Now you
because
know.
I'm dressing like the boys.
You
That's too much shit to put on.
That's them too though. The boys got too much shit on too back then. They got
but we couldn't.
They had
the
pantaloons and
ruffles
pants
and you know I couldn't
and a
live back
powdered
there.
wig if you got dignity. Because I'm gonna have me a powdered wig because y'all ain't gonna think I'm broke. Now, I'm not gonna be broke like the rest of y'all. I would have to wear that shit to prove that I got status.
There's no way I can put on all of them clothes.
No, you know in modern day,
Africa, and their courses.
in their courts, they're not weirdos. They're holding on to they're holding on to their colonial traditions where
That's cool.
the men had to.
That's decent.
It showed that you were of stature, my lady. How else are we supposed to know that we have to trust your judgment if you don't have on your powdered wig? Piss poor. Stuff at that. Yeah, I don't understand why either. I don't know what my hair got to do with none of that shit. I would. Yeah, I ain't. Would never. Hey, cousin.
It's the costume.
My beautiful cousin was at the. Shout out to my cousin Aisha, the shit starter, Team Gemini, who says to me at the family day, "Where your mother at?" And I'm like, "My mom, yeah, I'm waiting for my aunt," because the running joke between the two of them. Is how my mom comes in. She be like, "I'm the original." This is how she introduces herself to new family. Because my father is remarried. He's been married for my son to be 26, almost 26 years. So last year was his 25-year anniversary. But my cousin is at the barbecue looking for the original.
The original.
Because when my aunt's other cousins asked, "Well, who are you?" My mom said, "I'm his ex-wife. I'm the original Mrs. Brown." So that is their joke. She is the original because my mom is from Mary's and she got to be. Which is funny because apparently I heard from somebody that my dad told my older sister to tell my mom to put some clothes on because she had her bathing suit on like all day yesterday.
Okay.
Yes, my cousin says she don't care. That's her aunt because you don't even know that other lady. Don't even play. I mean, let me not say it like that because I know her. Her name is Deborah. I love her. She is my father's husband. Me and her are cool. It's not even like that. But my cousin don't know that lady.
Hilarious.
My cousin, she a Gemini. She get it. She'll tell you. I don't know that lady. My cousin got a mouth on her. Okay. And this is why Cousin's Day I said was important, because I got to meet some of her sister's children I've never seen, and they're very young. But like, and everybody was like, "Why would you say that to the kids?" I was like, "It's important the kids know each other. They need to know each other, especially when you're out in the streets, so you know who to jump." My mom was like, "Why would you say that?" Because these streets is rough.
Yeah,
And you and if you somewhere, if you see your cousin, you better jump in it. That's the kind of family I got.
That's the kind of family I come
Oddly
from.
enough, I have a cousin who knows one of my newer friends, and apparently they don't get along. I don't know nothing about that. I don't got nothing to do with that. Nobody's ever said nothing negative around me, because the first thing I said was, "Oh, because that's my cousin," and put my hand on my head. Because I only see my cousin about once a year and on Facebook. But if I'm driving down the street and she in the fight, I'm pulling over.
Yeah.
Because that's my fucking
That's my
cousin.
cousin.
So this is why I'm like, I be needing people to know, you know, my youngest sister, I'm not even speaking to her right now, but nobody's going to whoop that ass but me. If I'm driving down the street,
Damn
I'm
right.
going to pull over. I'm going to help her, and then I'm going to knock her the fuck out.
We gonna work this shit out.
She said they chumps. She said it's called kick ass. My cousin, Team Gemini, the shit starter. Yeah, she was there in her beautiful modesty swimwear, all nice and turquoise color. I be looking at my cousins that wear their modesty, and sometimes I feel bad. I be like, damn, if only I could completely commit to Islam.
You said that wear their modesty.
Yes, because
That's
they look
decent.
so beautiful, and it's inspiring
They
to me.
wear the
Yeah.
modesty.
It reminds me that I'm covered mentally, and that sometimes I might need to show the fact that my name is Irize Refined. Need to show a little refinement. 'Cause,
Oh
you know,
no! Shouts
a lot
out
of
to
times
Sexy
this mouthpiece-
Red. Damn all that shit.
Shout out to Sexy Red.
Shouts out to Sexy
The
Red.
sexy
Denim
raises
sexy.
Speaking of Sexy Red, I don't know if I text this to you.
Denim sexy.
Her tour has not been selling well. So they have added.
Other people who they at?
Who that?
I'm a,
Sexy Blue.
they have added the super gremlin himself, Kodak
Hey, they
Black.
added my man Kodak.
No,
What?
let me tell you.
Kodak gonna get him out there.
Kodak
That's
Black?
my boy.
I don't know what it is. I have been to 3 Kodak Black
They just gonna
shows
bring a
in
different
Philly.
crowd, I think. Now
3.
you gonna bring the
Kodak.
3
different.
different years, 3 different demographics, 3
Kodak
different.
do it.
When
He
I
bring 'em
tell
out.
you, Philly particularly got a thing for Kodak Black.
Yeah, Gremlin.
They like
It's a
him.
Gremlin.
I got a particular affection for Kodak Black. Like I like and I'm really proud of the
lot of
fact
ugly
that right
niggas here,
now
too.
that he is sober and getting himself
I
together.
know.
It's a lot of ugly niggas here too.
Yo, because when he's sober, people be like, he ain't so bad.
He's
Oh, yeah.
not.
A lot of
He dresses
ugly niggas here,
well.
too.
He's not a stupid dude. He really got a
Yeah,
lot.
so Kodak Black, they tapped in to join Sexy Red on tour. And, you know, I don't know if that's going to boost
crazy.
us. It's definitely going to boost the
That's gonna
sales
be
in the South.
crazy.
Because she from the Midwest.
I like
Kodak,
that.
let me tell you.
What?
Yeah, she from the Lou. She definitely from the Lou. I listen. I
From
wasn't
Sexy
going to.
Red? Yeah.
I wasn't going to see Sexy Red. I would go see Sexy Red and Kodak Black. I might leave after Kodak Black. I might leave after Kodak.
You can't leave after Kodak. You gotta see Sexy Red. I ain't lying.
I went to Powerhouse with Dame and Mike. We went to Powerhouse and they left after Kodak. They didn't. They didn't stay for Nikki. I was surprised. They left after Kodak. They watched because on the low. Well, not so much Mike. Not so much Mike, but on the low, me and Dame bang with Kodak. Kodak has bars, and especially when he's
Kodak.
sober. Especially when
I don't
he
know
got a
when he's
new
sober,
song
when he
out.
not. He say shit.
He got a
I
new
don't
song
understand.
out, and
I
to be
love it.
talking about like that's the other thing. Kodak spits from the heart.
Yeah.
He spits from the
Definitely
heart.
mean what he say. He mean what he
He
say.
definitely spits from the heart.
He mean what he say.
Sometimes you might not understand because you know he's from Florida, and you know what I'm saying? Because he's from Miami, you dig? And he Haitian, and he's Zogang, and he all on front. He Haitian. Haitian is Zogang. That's what they call this.
Bad
they
Boys
Haitians out there,
too.
the Zoe family.
Bad Boys too. Them niggas that was trying to rob him.
Yes.
Zoe Pound. That's him.
Yeah. So
That's
you
him.
know.
He one of them.
He's minimally educated. He got a bunch of gold fronts in his mouth.
He don't like nobody.
And
messing
he
with his
usually on
camera.
hype drugs and making talk. I didn't know what he's saying, but I know what he be saying. Like we play his songs because people be like, "How did you know what he was saying?" I was like, "What?"
Kodak dope. Kodak dope though. Shouts out to Sexy Red. I
Yeah,
hope
one
it
of my
sells
favorite
come up a
Kodak
little
Black
bit.
songs. I don't know why is ZZ. I love that song. Oh God, you don't know no Kodak Black songs? Oh, I know a lot of Kodak Black.
I like Kodak.
He does look funny.
Shouts out
I
to
like
Kodak.
Kodak.
Shout out to Kodak.
Shout
So
out
yes,
to
he's going to be
Sexy
on tour with
Red and
Sexy
Kodak.
Red.
That's
So if
what's
you
up.
did not want to see Sexy Red, but you might have wanted to see Kodak
what's
Black,
up.
there you go. Hey mom,
Boy, support.
there you go, Elaine.
That
She
just
done-
go to show you, Sexy gonna have to switch it up. You gonna have to do
Yeah, they
something
said-
else. 'Cause
well,
like,
You gonna need to know how
She's gonna have to do
fucking
something-
rap at some point.
She's gonna have to
You
do
got
something
nothing
else anyway because she's
What
only
else?
what, like 23,
you're gonna have to switch
20
it up.
Take some
man.
acting classes.
whatever, however old she is. She thinks it's cool and cute to sell her coochie.
That's
And
okay.
yes, while the girls might like to sing it, don't nobody want to pay $69 to watch you rap it.
No.
Yeah.
Because
No.
the girls don't want to go with their boyfriends because they don't want their boyfriends standing next to them talking about sexy or looking at the other half naked bitches that's going to be there.
On there twerking,
So
out there twerking.
That's why the
it's
guys
pointless.
will go.
There's no longevity for these chicks in the rap game. Like there's longevity
look at
for
it.
Lotto. I feel like there's
The Cardi
longevity for
B's,
Lotto.
the Megan Thee
Ice
Stallions,
Spice,
they had
Ice
to
Spice.
switch it up.
This is her 15 minutes.
They had to switch it up. You better
Believe
switch it
you
up,
me,
or you're
this
not
is
gonna
her
last
15
long.
minutes.
Somebody gonna direct
You
her
better
to go
switch it up, or
somewhere
you're not
else.
gonna last
Them
long.
cakes ain't gonna last but so long.
No,
The
she
people,
not.
her fans already turning on her, talk about something. Oh, put the weight back on. You look anorexic. I'm like, I can't
Ice
tell.
Spice lost weight.
Yeah, Ice Spice lost weight. She was feeling some kind of way because people said that she was fat.
fucked
She
up.
probably fucking started taking Ozempic.
Oh,
Yep.
Ozempic.
You know.
Y'all niggas.
Y'all know how I feel about that
crazy.
Ozempic shit. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all keep taking this Ozempic.
Got
Get your asses in the
I don't
gym
feel
and
like
earn
I
it.
got a
Got
whole
people
gym.
skin
Yeah.
hanging.
Get your asses in the gym and earn it. Stop trying to cheat your way to
people
fitness.
winging.
Yo, I saw
Happen.
this thing where this girl was saying how nobody tells you that
Fuck out of here.
there's something called Ozempic butt. If you have a nice butt, Ozempic apparently can make it kind of flat. I barely got one. I was like, oh, hold up.
Listen,
Kind of like flatten it and make it saggy.
listen, the whole
Everything is
So basically, if you take Ozempic, at some point, you have to do the work
now listen.
if you want the curves.
The science-
Ozempic will make you lose the weight.
It's gonna make you lose the weight. It doesn't.
You know what? This bitch.
Ozempic don't
Somebody
tell
tag
you
my
where it's
daddy,
going.
bring him in here to defend himself. The original.
The original.
Speaking of that, everybody been doing that damn sexy dad challenge, and they've been posting it with the $1 million
But
baby
everybody
dog.
can't- they don't
I
know
did
what
that
we
for my
laughing
dad.
at. Tell them what we laughing at though.
No,
can't see
for the
that.
people who missed it and
Yeah,
don't
they
see,
don't
my
know what
mom
we laughing
said,
at.
and your dad loved every minute looking at me when I said that it was her rumor that he told her to told my sister to tell her to put some clothes on
Get in mine.
because my mom was out there. I told y'all she got a table. She got a table, okay? You can sit a tray back there, serve a whole bunch of drinks, play backgammon, dominoes,
And
all
she
that
won't
shit.
even know you're back there.
And I just be like, why? I literally, when I say I'm the only girl, when I say I'm the only girl, my daughter on her way. Like, it literally skipped this generation.
You was on Ozempic.
She's putting Ozempic in your formula.
Yeah, she on Ozempic early. Yeah.
I was just
Ozempic,
like,
take it away.
so yeah, she out of
Before you
pocket
can
for
get
that.
it.
She definitely out of pocket for that. It was, yeah, we had a good time this weekend. What else? Oh, you know what else was happening in the world this weekend?
What?
R.I.P. to Mary Mason.
Mary
We're-
Mason.
R.I.P. to Mary Mason. She was a radio pioneer in the city. Yes, AM WHAT. Mary Mason. Mary Mason sound like she smoke a pack a day. A pack an hour, actually. But Mary Mason was she was very influential in the political world, which was good for us locally, especially during the times when we went through like the good administration and through the what's the racist white man Rizzo administration.
Rizzo.
She was
Rizzo
there for the
was
street
good.
My
administration.
grandma hated
So, yes.
herself sometimes.
Mary, yes. So R.I.P. to Mary Mason and R.I.P. to
R.I.P. to
DJ
Mary
Polo. We are
No.
we are
Coogee Rapping Polo?
losing our back again. Oddly
Get the
enough,
fuck
I
outta-
pulled out that
No.
fucking CD and I was listening.
DJ Polo died?
Yes, the young lady from Officer Survivor.
So the reason why I didn't say that is because there's conflicting reports.
No, they said.
Because BET reported it, then BET retracted it, and I was like, I don't do the fake news. I have a degree from the esteemed Temple University.
every day.
Now renamed for my professor, the Lou Klein School of Communications, and I like to make sure that I am reflecting money well spent when I venture into journalism. I know how that shit worked because they was BET put it up, then they took it down. I was like, oh, y'all saying somebody died and they wasn't dead?
No, the family made.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
I'm just saying,
so
bro.
R.I.P. Erica Nash, but
That was hard.
like we are
that's
losing,
two.
we are losing our hip hop pioneers,
Who the
y'all.
third one?
Like
Damn.
hip hop really is 50,
DJ
and
Polo.
niggas is really old. DJ Polo back
Man,
then.
shouts out to Polo. Shouts out to Coogee Rap. I am going to listen to The Road to the Riches, the whole album today.
I was listening to that, and then I saw Pete Rock post rest in peace, and I was just like, oh, let me text my bro.
Be in there crying.
Special shout out to Talk Like Sex. If y'all never heard the song Talk Like Sex
That is
on
my
that
shit.
album,
Since I was
Cool-
12 years old, that was my
Hey
song.
man,
I got a
Coogee
beat
Rap
behind that song.
goes bananas on Talk Like Sex. Go
got a beat
go
behind
listen
that
to
song.
that song.
sure.
It's hard as nails.
Y'all showing y'all age.
Pause. No diddy.
Yeah,
None
I
of
show
that
my
shit.
age every day. I told you I'm proud
Goddamn.
of it.
Yeah. Damn, DJ Polo. That's fucked up.
You know what else happened this week that I told y'all about that we
What
definitely
up?
got to get into?
What?
Parking tickets for blocking the handicap ramp, the curb cuts,
You shouldn't block the
and for
handicap
being on
ramp.
the sidewalk have gone up 500%
You know what, Miss Parker?
since
Miss
Mayor
Parker?
Sherelle Parker instructed the PPA to start ticketing these cars effective
500%?
what, April 30th, May something? 500%.
You mean for real 500%? So it went from $50 to like
All right.
$500.
I'm glad y'all was on the Glockaware page because I'm about to get off this so I can get the good numbers. Now I'm about to tell you how many it was because the number was so fucking ridiculous.
$5 and it's times 500.
The number was so fucking ridiculous. I was just like, yo, that's crazy. Because now the only thing she's
listen
doing
though.
is making it difficult for poor people.
didn't
Hey,
vote
All right, so listen.
y'all gotta
listen
the
to the
parking authority,
numbers.
not her.
Listen to the numbers. No, the parking authorities are running under her administration's instruction to increase violations for these tickets in an effort to remove 10,000 cars
she
off the
suggested
street. This is 10,000 abandoned cars, but these tickets are directly affecting cars that are currently being used and mobile. So fuck that. But again, I didn't vote for. I did read the policy and all that, so this is why I know so much about that. So it says, the PPA announced that it has written nearly 19,000 citations for sidewalk violations in about 2 months, a 500% increase over the same period last year's, as officials look to crack down on people illegally parking their vehicles on the sidewalk. According to the PPA, from mid-May through mid-July, the number of overall violations written by the parking authority increased 135% compared to the same time period in 2023. That includes the 19,000 citations for sidewalk violations, which is a roughly 500% increase over the 3,100 sidewalk citations handed out over the same time last year.
Oh, they
These niggas gave out 3,100 tickets a year ago, and fast
Like warriors.
forward 364.23 hundredths of a day, and they gave out 19,000
That's
tickets.
ridiculous.
That mean they out there working.
They definitely out there working.
But
They
it's not the
definitely just
price.
hired.
It's not the price
I
of the
definitely
ticket
got a
that
friend
went
that
up
just got a
though.
job.
It's not the price of the ticket that went up. It's the frequency of the tickets being given
The
out.
numbers look
Going up.
crazy when you look at the fucking chart that they post.
That's ridiculous.
The numbers look crazy.
Yeah.
So this is what happened. In 2023, there were 1,233 tickets issued for parking on the sidewalk, right? In 2024, it only went up a little bit. In 2023, the sidewalk tickets, 3,100. 2024, 18,732.
That mean y'all hit the
Corner
South
clearance, meaning you are parked too close to the corner 1,679 tickets. Didn't go up by much. They didn't even report the number. Still under 5,000. Every other ticket is under 5,000. Blocking the accessibility ramp, which is the new one they started enforcing. In 2023, they did 2,617 tickets. In 2024, close to 5,000. Now, the accessible parking reserve spots. You park in the handicap spot. They always been on that shit.
Yeah.
2023, 4,829 tickets. 2024, they just went up over 5,000. Double parking, 2023, 1,692 tickets. 2024, only went up a little bit. They didn't even record the number.
Cracking the whip.
This shit is ridiculous that they went up 500% for parking on the sidewalk.
They cracking the whip.
And I say it's ridiculous because if you think about where people are, it's not even that. They're doing it in the poorest neighborhoods in the city.
Yep.
Because these are the only places that people are parking on the sidewalk because it's not safe for me to park on 54th Street if I live on 56th Street because I might die between 54th Street and 56th Street. It's not safe for me to park all the way on Girard Avenue if I live on Poplar Street because I might die between Girard Avenue and Poplar Street.
I'm about
It's
to
not
get me a
safe
little bike,
for
a
me
little
to park
motorbike.
on 5th Street when I got a driveway and a spot in front of my door. So if
Right.
somebody's in my driveway, I'm definitely going to double up and park on the motherfucking sidewalk. Why? Because we own that house. And if a crack get in the motherfucking sidewalk, what do the city say?
Yeah.
That's your crack.
So that's
You
some
broke they
bullshit.
back.
How can
You
I get
gotta
a
pay
ticket
for
for
it.
parking my vehicle on the
Son, you
You
sidewalk
got
that I gotta
passionate
pay
just
for?
now about this one right
Nigga,
here.
I'm passionate
is
about
some
all this
bullshit.
city ass, nut ass
I'm
city
about to start
shit.
riding a bike though, cause they
you
bikers,
gonna do?
they about to have more laws.
No,
than the
no,
regular
don't be that
people.
person that I cuss out. Don't be
I'm about
her.
to be one of them. I
Don't be
promise
her.
What is going on?
On my bike.
Ride the bike is not the answer, Nelly. Stick to SEPTA.
Nope.
Stick to SEPTA. You like SEPTA, stick to that.
I don't like SEPTA, but I appreciate
Shouts out to
SEPTA
SEPTA.
over
Love
all
you,
this bullshit
SEPTA.
that people who do have cars
We-
have to go
So
through right
speaking
now.
of the bikers, you know they organized the other day. They had a bike ride to push for more legislation.
I have
It's good.
I have an opinion on
No, okay.
They gonna get that wall.
Editorial right here.
I'm about to be on my bike.
Dear City of Philadelphia, we are the City of Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love, sisterly affection. We don't want to be Brooklyn. We don't want to be wherever these motherfuckers are migrating from to our city. We don't want all these extra fucking bike lanes and plastic ass shit for drunk people on Broad Street to knock down when they driving. We don't want that shit.
Why they ain't deal with the
We
issue?
don't care that y'all are actually doing something with the vacant lots. What we really want y'all to do is bring back the dollar houses of the 70s and 80s and low interest rate loans for the people that have been here 25 years and better. Give them a fucking leg up, okay? These motherfuckers running around shooting each other because y'all sealed off their dope houses. Let them buy their dope houses. Let them own some property. Let them convert them into fucking triplexes because this is what they're doing once they clean their money anyway. So just give it to them so they can stop doing the bullshit. Let them rent to fucking Karen, Mary Beth, and fucking Jonathan that want to move from Brooklyn with their 2 cats and a dog and pay $2,500 for a 1-bedroom closet. Okay, this is what we want. We want that shit back. We want y'all to get rid of. I mean, I know it's gotten rid of at this point, but some of these contractors and builders are grandfathered in. We want y'all to step on that fucking 10-year tax abatement. Cancel that shit.
Yeah.
Because our school system needs some serious funding. Y'all out here wondering why they shooting each other because they ain't got nothing to do in school. Y'all ain't teaching them shit. Y'all ain't having summer programs. Y'all
Nothing.
ain't doing shit. And I don't want to blame the parents totally because I was listening to Sway in the morning today and Mike Muse brought up a good point. Because he did say that in public school systems across the country, K through 12, they have taken civics out of the schools, which I'm going to say yes, because by the time I was in school, I don't remember learning civics. I remember learning that shit in college and remember thinking, I feel so disadvantaged and privileged at the same time because I went to private school but still didn't understand how government worked. I definitely did not learn that at engineering and science. Definitely didn't learn that at William Penn. But I did learn some stuff in William Penn that I definitely didn't learn as smart ass engineering and science. But anyway, I digress. So what we really need to do is put civics back into the education system, because people are like, you can't keep blaming the school, you gotta blame the parents. But the parents is ignorant now, because the parents have went through the school system where civics has been taken out. The parents don't even understand, and that's why you have so many people age 25 to 33 that want you to vote for Trump. Fucking niggas like Lil Pump posting, if you don't vote for Trump, you ain't black.
Oh
Nigga,
my God,
what?
shut your dumb ass up.
You ain't black. So why are you even entering the conversation?
He can't read. Shut up.
If you don't even vote for him, you ain't
He
black.
probably can't even
Listen,
read.
that's what he was trying to make the joke to, and that's part of our fault for allowing them, the machine, to let us make Biden honorably black. Fuck that. I'm not making nobody honorably nothing. Clinton definitely was not the first black president. He ain't honorably black just because he seemed like he was down, just because he played a motherfucking saxophone. Nah. Ain't nobody's honorably black. They did in college. And this is why I say the people that we know today, in this age they are today, we have to remember how they were brought up and raised. The motherfuckers from Arkansas. Okay? So I'm not gonna say he's not racist. I'm gonna say he's learned.
You ain't know when he put all the black men in jail, he wasn't racist?
I'm just gonna say and I ain't even gonna say he's learned. He definitely played the game. So we have to I didn't want to touch politics, but you know I was going to. I was waiting for the last couple minutes.
Listen, y'all don't went to religion.
I know.
Y'all hitting politics.
I know you.
I am keeping my mouth shut.
I know.
All the topic opinions and everything on this.
No.
And I'm gonna leave it alone.
I don't
peace.
like the politics,
We want
but
peace
listen, y'all
the
gotta
world.
vote. Unless
That's
you
it.
plan on voting for Trump.
Just vote.
Y'all gotta vote, because
I don't give a shit who you vote
on one
for.
hand,
Just
I got
do
ignorant
something.
people saying shit like,
Get the fuck up.
"Oh, Kamala ain't even black." Guess what? I'm not voting for her because she's black. I'm voting for her because the alternative don't make sense
for
to me.
goddamn
We
politics.
lived through a Trump administration, and I'm not unemployed right now, so I don't know if it's going to be sweet for me. I ain't gonna hold you. COVID was sweet for me. I was getting PUA. I got all the initials during COVID. Okay, all the fucking initials. I got regular unemployment because I got it from my regular job. Then I turned around and got PUA because I'm a gig worker. Then the motherfuckers hit me up and was like, "Bitch, you wasn't supposed to be getting all that money." So they stopped one of my payments. So fuck him for that. But the alternative just don't make sense to me. It's not about black or white. It's not even about what the politician's gonna do for black people. Stop it, stop it, stop it. No politician's gonna do anything for black people specifically. They cannot. They have to play the political game. They would not have advanced this far in their career because everybody's the other fucking people. We got to remember that.
Yeah.
The key words in this thing is Americans. The key words is Americans. Stop looking for motherfucking reparations. Y'all motherfuckers didn't get the 40 acres and a mule then. I listen, I'm not saying I'm not looking for it. I'm saying right now, today, because we need you to vote in November, neither one of them motherfuckers are going to give reparations.
Right.
So for this election, stop looking for it.
Yeah.
There are actually,
during that term.
factually speaking, there are families who did get their 40 acres in the mule. You had to petition for it, you had to fight for it, you had to write all this shit and get it. And probably right now, there's a loophole somewhere that says that we can do it now to get a check, but you got to do it.
Hey,
You gotta know your
Nigga,
history.
I know my history. I can find that shit real quick and ASAP.
if y'all don't want to vote,
So I just want I want to leave everybody with that. I want everybody to make informed decisions. Don't think
informed
another
decisions.
stimulus is coming.
no.
This motherfucker
Don't
said if
even
you
worry
vote for
about it.
him, you'll never have to vote again.
Don't even worry
Take
about
that
it.
for however you want it.
If you don't want to vote, though,
Think about how you have relatives, your crazy Uncle Johnny that was in World War II, and you want to know why he crazy. And you 17 and all you want to do out there is be,
Licking that up.
yeah,
guess what?
cheating.
If he gets in, mandatory for you to register for the service.
For the service.
And
yeah.
guess what? World War III is going to come, and mandatory for you to get trained and go
Hey.
shipped off, and y'all can do all that all y'all want in the hot sands of wherever the fuck they ship you to, because you're going on the front lines.
If you guys don't want to
Unless
vote,
you're like a genius of some sort that goes into the service on your own, because I have friends that went in on that note, and that's how they got out, because they never saw battle, was never going to see battle. But like, the shit is real. It just comes down to like, you have to listen to what this man is saying. He never said anything about giving anybody a check. He talks about tax breaks that are going to benefit millionaires, not the middle class.
No.
And these rappers that is caping for him, you're in the middle class.
Yeah, you really don't have
You're in the middle class, my dude. Like, you are 2 streams away from not even having it anymore.
Would you go on the record and say you hate Trump?
I don't hate anybody.
Would you go on the record and say you really?
I will go on the record and say
No,
I
listen.
dislike Donald Trump so much that I have disowned him as a Gemini.
No, really, really.
Facts.
Fuck
That's
Trump.
5 reallys. That's 5 reallys.
Fuck Trump.
Really.
I said that.
Really don't like Trump.
Nelly Yoga Fitness.
I got
said
1
that,
minute.
and
I
stand by that.
really don't like Trump. Y'all gonna stay tuned because
was only 3.
Tunnel Bangers is
She still
coming
like
up at
Trump. He's a
7.
Gemini.
Tunnel Bangers up next.
She still likes him a little bit. He's a Gemini.
Absolutely
She
not.
likes him a little
I,
bit.
absolutely
You
not.
ain't give me 5 reallys. You only said really 3
Oh,
times.
I really.
Because you said
In my
that
Kevin Gates voice, really dislike Trump.
Toucan.
Two,
Play some music.